Sakya Trizin muche, Trizin muche ke gonglo, Trinji pebeki, dire, chungar, kui chungar, isungde shigale, ngazu lake show la, mema changma la, ngazu ke dejo kuira, ngoni dichen ta, ngazu train 30 cheta chishimba yi, kuji chena, mema khamma pera na chen shua yi, chalani pe misi thaji bu yi. ngadi kanju ne ke ta
Chona de ya len ta chi da la.
oh kanju tene report pi sai sani chaba thang chelo che slai ro I'll wash it
sani lam chi na thang agi profession to prepare oh the sani ga study chore sani grocery sani grocery re de basmati ampai di atta ni baking powder plate open invitation mi sulele resha Chin Kalapyong Sudo, Tanda Tati. Say so, Changsare.
Tangma chuba direla. Ayo Kurani Chili Sudro. And the Changma is enough for a Changma. Tangma chuba nama di Siliguri ne.
Mada Siliguri la wuni semba chai sarda. Yima experience sare.
Boda ne ni. Boda bad mo thuni shor ne Siliguri simra. Ina ta Kenzo choro dinde. Bro mazo da kuch su.
Mar sangi ga jilla la dengi serious love line re han jo nandi.
Serious love ina da sangi ga jo
Di zuna dessert da pepa sa pepa ki buffet sa zuna dessert da de Nhớ nó xuống. Đi. Cái nào cũng tăng lên này. Cái gì đi chịu đặt. Alu tu desha, chamuno. 네가 소래.
tingmo ko thoji sare tingmo thoji sa phale ke thoji sa pura dire di member ene tiju ina nganjo da mi so lagbe ji kale kha gujara di mogo che ta ko machine rang di che di nala medalu kar kar ingredients lu ko cha ta de ji sa
goba de kyo de somocho gure da 이제 goba de somocho gure goba 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 sama goba goba da kyo sama gure sama go이게 goba sama 패스 오케이 달로게 부사라네 맞아 맞고 다 나와 나 맞아 맞고
아주 지오래 다들.
Mende. 소주를 이제.
Buddhism came from India to Tibet. It came in kind of gradual ways. So it developed a number of different schools, and Sakya is one of them. And the Sakya school is actually originally associated with the Kern lineage. It was founded by Kunjo Gyalpo and established by Sachin Kunga Nyingbo and flourished by Sakya Pandita and Dongon Chögya Pakwa. And then, since then, it flourished and went all over, not only in Tibet, but also China and Mongolia and many parts. And it flourished and developed a number of sub-schools also. And so originally it was just one palace. And then during the Dangyi Shenpo Sangbopal's time, there was 4 palaces were developed. And gradually they all kind of extinct and remained what is known as a Tunshe Lavrang. And the Tunshe Lavrang was for a long time, and so many great masters, very learned and realized masters came through this Lavrang. And then Dongpo Wondu Nyingpo's time, he had 4 sons. So again, Tunshe Lavrang itself kind of split into 4 palaces. And 2 of the sons were monks. So while they were alive, of course, there's palace, but then after that there was no continuation. And 2 of them are lineage holders, and so that's why today that we have the two palaces, the Dhamma Phota and Phuntsok Phota. And the head of the order goes alternately. Usually it is the senior Dongse or the son gets, and the throne holding is for lifetime. So that means the younger Dungses do not have the opportunity to become the head of the order. And so we thought now both Lavrangs, both palaces, Dungses have already grown up and they're already educated and they all completed their studies, most of them. So I felt it is important to organize system, and while the seniors ones are alive, that we let the younger ones take the responsibility so that we could advise them, and in the future also there is no problems, that kind of systematic ways. And so I discussed this with Dakshin Rinpoche when he was alive, and we had agreed to do this. The agreement was signed on the 8th of May 2014. Before we announced it, we informed His Holiness Dalai Lama, and Dalai Lama was very pleased and gave the full blessings.
As it is mentioned in the joint statement by His Holiness the 41st Koma Tenzin Rinpoche and His Holiness the Jigsaw Darshan Rinpoche on 8th of May 2014. So the role of Sakya Trizin is to give precious and profound teachings such as Lamde Tsokche and Lopche, and also other major teachings, and also to preserve and flourish the Buddha Dharma in general, and also to improve the educational system and to make it very effective so that our future generation is in safe hands. And also it is important to look all the Sakya monasteries and nuns in general, like giving them supporting letters and all the other supports and help.
And then, but every Dungse must have some certain qualifications also. So we put some qualifications, and then it goes by seniority, but duration is, as Kenzo Doji-san suggested before, to do it for 3 years. This we could not fulfill while we are in Tibet, but now here in exile, that we are able to fulfill his wishes. So we are very, very pleased. And the timing was just right, because the agreement was signed in 2014, and then while Darshan Rinpoche was alive, and then Darshan Rinpoche passed away in 2016. In this system, every Dungse has the opportunity to become the head of the order, provided that they have the qualifications.
And also, one of the main things is to preserve this harmony that we have. At the moment, we have this harmony with our good gurus' blessing and guidance and advice. So we must keep this harmony in the future, so that through this harmony we can preserve and flourish the Buddha Dharma in general and especially the Sakya tradition.
And so this is the way, and so in the agreement also we said this duration is for 3 years, but the last 2 years due to the pandemic that we could not have the enthronement, but this year we are going to have it. And so so in this way that every Dongse will have the opportunity, and there will be no future problems because it is all automatically that it goes after 3 years each they will take the responsibility. And so this year normally in the course in Sakya itself that we will have a very elaborate and grand ceremony of the enthronement. But now, because of the situation that we could not have it in Sakya, but we are having here in exile in Puruwala, because Puruwala we have the main monastery. The main monastery is in Puruwala, so that we are going to have the enthronement ceremony in Puruwala, the Sakya settlement, in the main monastery.